Is it possible to predict where future conflicts may erupt using astrology? Considering that Pluto is the planet associated with death, rebirth and transformation, whichever sign Pluto falls in can offer up some valuable insights. First, we need to appreciate the art of astrocartography, a derivative of astrology which identifies specific areas and locations around the Earth which are heavily influenced by various planets at particular moments in time. If we take the new longitudinal prime meridian at Greenwich as our benchmark and divide the 30 degrees over Europe into another 12 signs, we form a grid of astrological influence. Karl Kraft was a Swiss astrologer during World War II. He became famous for predicting an attempt on Hitler's life during their annual Bierhor Putsch memorial service in 1939. He was one of the first astrologers to see the destructive significance of Pluto.
Kraft was one of the first astrologers to analyze and use the newly discovered planet Pluto. He found this planet announced the First World War when Pluto entered Cancer in late summer of 1914 and saw a similar aspect when Pluto entered Leo in the fall in 1939.
It takes between 14 and 30 years for Pluto to move from one sign into another. At the outbreak of World War I, Pluto was moving from Gemini into Cancer, over the area which saw the most transformation, death, and rebirth during the war. As Pluto moved from Cancer into Leo, World War II erupted. Staying over Germany, Italy, and Norway throughout this traumatic period of history. In the post-war era, after 1945, Pluto's influence could be seen all over Eastern Europe. Between 1992 and 1995, the Bosnian Civil War erupted, with Pluto residing in Scorpio. Today, Pluto is in Capricorn, over the east coast of Greece and the West Islands of Turkey. In 2023, Pluto changes sign and moves into Aquarius, influencing Western Turkey and its European neighbours.
Pluto was rediscovered in 1930 by the American astronomer Clyde Tombaugh. It is the furthest planet from the Sun, with an orbit of 248 years. Pluto is the planet of change, transformation, death and rebirth. It is the god of the underworld, representing subconscious forces ruling all that which lies below the surface. Its negative side can be seen as an obsessive desire for power and control, along with general destructiveness. Because of this, plutonium was named after the planet, reflecting its destructive capacity. As Pluto has a 248-year solar cycle, it will return to the same position it occupied during the American Revolution in the year 2024. This coincides with Uranus's revolutionary cycle of 84 years. Also, we have a significant influence from Mars, the god of war, during the initial transition into the Aquarian age.
Mars is also the planet of proactive movement in a specific direction.